Warning: if you do not believe in the death hoax, this video is not for you. If you still bother to comment your hate after reading this, you will be blocked, and your comment will be deleted. My YouTube page is for believers only. This video is not to be offensive or mean. Paris Jackson recap. This is Paris Jackson. She is Michael Jackson's second child. She is also his first and only daughter. Because there are so many clues, I'm going to post them as I recall them. The clues are in no specific order. Paris is wearing a Pink Floyd t-shirt with the words "hanging there" and a heart colored in on the mirror. Check out my WordPress blog to learn about the Pink Floyd connection. Go back to the mirror picture Paris took. Notice that the letters are in uppercase and are very curvy. I personally don't believe Paris would write in all caps when she wrote her signs in lowercase. She didn't have to, but she did, and now she writes in all caps on the mirror. Doesn't really look like Paris's handwriting, so I assume it's someone else's handwriting, maybe. The reason I say maybe is because that picture that I compared it with is old, and she could have changed her handwriting. Also, I've seen other pictures where her eyes are different, but it was when she was younger than the other picture. So that wouldn't make sense to use an even older picture of her. I'm labeling this clue undetermined. Paris has a shirt with a rabbit on it. Specifically the rabbit from Criss Angel's Believe show in Vegas. I made a video about Criss Angel and what I think the rabbit stands for in this hoax. Check it out. Bonus: on Prince's shirt there is a picture of Bruce Lee, who has fans that believe he faked his death. Not as big as the MJDH community, but a fair amount. Could it be that Michael was into conspiracy theories?
What has this done to your career?
What has it done to my career?
What has it done to your career?
In what way?
How has it impacted, touring, record
album's
sales?
#1 all over the world. All over the world. America's the only one because I don't want to say too much.
But it's not #1 in the United States.
It's conspiracy, yeah. I don't want to say too much. I'm done. I don't want to say much because I'm hurting. I'm really hurting.
I think that answers my question with a big fat yes. We all remember this photo that Paris posted on her Twitter. 55 is the age Michael will be this year, 4 is how many years it's been, and 52 is 5 plus 2 equals 7. I personally think it's not staged, it's a coincidence. I think Paris saw it and thought it would be cool to take a picture and either post it or to give us a clue. This next one probably isn't a clue, but it has so many connections, so I decided to put it in here anyways. The hats have an ancient pharaoh on them. This hat is from the LK line, which is Tyga's brand. This picture was taken at a Chris Brown concert in which Tyga was one of the people who opened up for him. Do you recognize the symbol on his jacket? Tyga's brand LK stands for Last King. He uses a lot of ancient symbols just like MJ. Also, he has put Michael in his lyrics in his song Rack City. Also is a huge fan of Michael Jackson, and actually has a tattoo of Michael on his rib. Commitment or what? Again, it could be absolutely nothing, but it seems interesting with all the similarities, connections, and whatnot. I made a video about dragons. Check it out. It explains what I think about the dragon symbolism in the hoax. But for brief summary of what the symbolism is with dragons, here is some things I found online. Paris replaced her face with her dad's face on his album, which so happens to be the Invincible album. Butterflies is the 7th song on Michael's Invincible album. We all know butterflies are a big symbol of the hoax. Things in the hoax that have butterflies involved. There are 7 butterflies in the Immortal poster. Mariah Carey sung Almost Home, a song on the Oz the Great and Powerful movie, which was heavily promoted by the Jacksons and is said to have clues about the hoax. I believe maybe Michael is associated with the movie somehow. Also, Mariah is friends with Michael and sung at his memorial. That symbol on Paris's wrist is the Deathly Hallows symbol in Harry Potter. Michael really loved the Harry Potter trilogy. In fact, he even asked J.K. Rowling if he could make a musical out of the trilogy, but she rejected it. He even asked for the cast of the movie series to be there on opening night at his This Is It concert. They represent the Deathly Hallows, the triangle, invisibility cloak, the circle, resurrection stone, the vertical line, elder wand, the invisibility cloak. We all know Michael is invisible, as in he is not seen, but most definitely heard. The resurrection stone, do I need to explain this? Resurrection, as in come back to life, basically. Just like the butterfly. Just like the symbol on Tyga's jacket, etc. Elder wand. Michael is the Elder Wand. This one is confusing, so I'll explain. The Elder Wand is the most powerful wand in existence. Michael is undoubtedly considered a powerful man, considering he has billions of fans and was one of, if not the only, greatest artist and entertainer of our time. According to legend, whoever reunites the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Invisibility Cloak would become the Master of Death. I have noticed that sometimes Paris posts pictures of her doing things her dad once did. Almost like she's saying, I am my father. Sounds weird, I know. Maybe someone can make sense out of it. Paris has a rabbit named Machiavelli. We all know that people believe that Tupac faked his own death. Paris could have named her rabbit anything in the world, but she named it Machiavelli. She even could have named the rabbit Tupac or Pac. Tupac created Machiavelli as a replacement for what he believed was himself to be reincarnated. Machiavelli was to live on after Tupac's death, as he knew he would soon die. His newer version would give Tupac vengeance over all enemies and foes to manifest his redemption. Debbie Rowe is Jewish. I bring this up because Michael actually wore a Kabbalah bracelet, which is the thin red bracelet you see in most of his photos. There actually has been a lot of controversy in the hoax community about if the red bracelet was proof of who was the real Michael and who was the double. This is totally conflicting with what Conrad Murray and Alberto said. They said Paris came in the room when CM was giving CPR to MJ. So how could it be that she saw him the last time he went to rehearsal, which was the day before? Did she mean last time she saw him alive? Or did she mean her dad got out of the house the day before everything went down? Or did she forget the story her father gave her? Emerald City, Oz. Well, that is very clear. Michael was in The Wiz, a remake of The Wizard of Oz, also Oz the Great and Powerful by Disney, which was heavily promoted by the Jacksons. But this was way before then, because Paris has under 1 million followers. Paris's header picture is a hot air balloon flying in the sky. Promotion for Oz the Great and Powerful, maybe? Here's something else I found interesting. Oz, Michael, and Paris are all sitting on thrones. The only difference is Oz and Michael's chairs look the same, while Paris's doesn't. Paris had this as her profile picture on Twitter for a little while. Same symbol that Michael had on his This Is It costumes, the same symbol that was on Tyga's LK jackets, are on Paris's profile picture. Very nice words from Michael, but in hoax sense, it can be taken in present tense. As if she's saying he's still alive. Michael is a big fan of the Bee Gees. Michael is also the godfather of Barry Gibb's son. You can also go with the theory that the words itself is the message. Staying alive. No wonder it's stuck in PJ's head. Recently a video on Paris's Keek was released.
I love you so much. I literally Oh.
Did you hear the girl in the background ask if Michael was coming? Listen again.
I love you so much. I literally Oh.
Could it be someone asking if Michael Jackson was coming? When Paris was younger, she posted a lot of things involving cats. Paris is watching the movie Surf's Up, a movie about a penguin who has a dream of becoming a professional surfer. From that, it really doesn't seem like a clue until you actually read the plot, because it would take a while. I'm just going to leave the Wikipedia below. I'm just going to analyze one of the characters. There is a character called Zeke. He fakes his death/disappears. Jeff Bridges plays the voice of Z, and guess what an upcoming movie is? Not saying this is part of the hoax, but thought it was weird. Who's the seventh child of the Jackson family? Michael, the seventh son, not including Catherine's child Brandon, who died after birth. We all know Larry King knows Michael is alive. Recently, a video of Paris got leaked online of her doing her makeup. In the video, she gives us two very important clues. Check it out.
Strokety strokes. I'm probably gonna play some like really annoying rock songs after this, like something totally cheesy, like Journey, like da 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 da. And the people watching this who don't listen to the music I listen to, like most of the kids that go to my school, they're gonna be like, I wanna watch this video, but I don't wanna listen to music because she has horrible taste in music, and she listens to this and she doesn't listen to 2 Chainz, so boom! I'm gonna get so much crap for that. Get the bottom and the top.
The reason why I think this is a clue is because it was totally random. Though the video itself is random, this just didn't seem to fit in with the video at all. Plus, the title and lyrics of the song itself is a clue on its own. Next clue.
It was the greatest. Hello there, person. Hello there, person in the reflection. As you can see, I'm on iMovie.
As you saw and heard, Paris said, person, in the reflection. Now I've been noticing lately with all the videos Paris has been posting that she sometimes unintentionally gives us clues. Meaning it's become natural to her. Makes me wonder if someone is actually pulling the strings on her Twitter account, or if she is willingly giving us clues without being told to, maybe even behind her family's back. Just a day ago, Paris Jackson attempted suicide. This has made me very doubtful. So I'm ending the video here. Out of respect to her and myself, because it wouldn't feel right researching things when I know this poor girl is hurting. All the clues and stuff were done weeks before Paris attempted suicide. So I thought I'd just put it out there. I'm not uploading this to be offensive or mean, honestly. If you feel that I am being offensive or mean, I apologize deeply. As of right now, I will be discontinuing my channel videos and live stream. Meaning I will not be posting any more videos or doing live streams until I hear more about this story. Some are saying it's part of the hoax, and some are saying it isn't, and right now I think it isn't. If in the end I stop posting videos altogether, then please follow me on Twitter if you ever want to hear from me again, or talk to me for any reason. I'm always on there talking about things other than the death hoax. Love you all. Bye.